Hey everyone, and welcome to my first Bloodborne commentary. Well, I guess technically this isn't my first one, but it is the first like long gameplay one I've done, and it should be pretty fun. So yeah, basically I'm kind of speedrunning the game to my ability, you know, the best I can do it. I'm using my character Dumbfuck. As you can see, I'm using Violent Past because the build I'm going to be using is Strength, and I'm mostly going to be putting all my points into Vitality and Strength throughout this whole gameplay, so, you know, let's deal with it. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just didn't really have, well, I've had the time. I've had all the time in the world to do it. I just haven't really had the best equipment, but now that I have a good microphone, we're gonna fist this fucking werewolf, or we're gonna try to. I do struggle a bit here to get it done. Sometimes it takes a little bit. And another thing that I tried to do in this whole gameplay is I tried to have as like the least amount of deaths possible. Which hold on, let me move my microphone. I don't know if there's gonna be a ton of editing in this, but it should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to getting fisted by the game. Should be a lot of fun. I finally get him, and I shove my hand right up his ass. So, yeah, I wanted to make a Bloodborne video because I recently platinumed the game on PS4, and I wanted to make a video on it, I guess. Yes, I did finally platinum this game, and no, I don't know if I'm proud of it or not because it took a lot out of my life. I was finally able to get to the Thumerian Queen, which is the final boss in the Chalice Dungeon, and I fucking hate Chalice Dungeons in this game. But before my PS Plus subscription ran out, I decided to try to get it done, which I did a couple weeks ago, and I'm pretty proud of it. And yeah, so I'm just going to be commentating over all this shit as I'm watching the gameplay, and it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be a ton of editing besides like fast forwarding and all that kind of shit, you know how it goes. I've never done this type of thing before, so I apologize if it ends up not being great, but I am pretty proud of this playthrough because it took me about 3 hours and 15 minutes to complete it. And, well, I guess I kind of spoiled it, but also, by the way, I'm going to be cutting out all the super long loading screens, if you can't tell, when I go to and from the Hunter stream. But I actually ended up with every boss that I kill in this, that I fight in this playthrough. I actually first tried every single boss, so that's cool. Also, another spoiler, I guess. I am going to be skipping the Gehrman fight just because I want to, like I said, I want to complete this game as fast as possible. And there is an ending where you don't have to fight Gehrman, which is the one where you submit your life to him and you get your head chopped off, and it's awesome. So the last boss that we're going to be fighting is Murgo's Wet Nurse, and I could have skipped Cleric Beast in this run, and I think I even fight the Bloodstarved Beast, but I just like fighting those bosses because they're really great early bosses for Echoes, and they get you some shit, okay? They get some stuff done. I probably should have went for the Witches of Hemwick to get access to the runes, but I mean, runes aren't really that important. So, I mean, they're good, they're helpful, but yeah, I decided to not go for that in this playthrough. And, man, I gotta say, I think Old Yarnum is, like, a top 3 location in this game. Maybe it's just because I'm biased because it's, like, the first location in the fucking game. But I have to be honest, like, every time I play this game, besides this gameplay you're watching, I usually spend about, like, half an hour to an hour in this fucking place just because I like it so much, and there's so much to do right off the jump. It's just a really great location. Like, it's probably my favorite, like, starting location in a FromSoft game. In my opinion, it's like a top 5 of all time out of all their Souls games. And I also really like Cainhurst Castle. But I love Central Yarnum. I almost said Old Yarnum. Really love Central Yarnum. It's such a cool spot. I'm gonna grab these Molotovs over here. I am gonna be using those against the Cleric Beast later. So, I'm not going to use the oil urn, though, because it seems like every time I fucking use it and I throw it at its head, it either misses or it just, for some reason, doesn't, like, ignite when I throw a Molotov at it. So, I just didn't even bother using the oil urn. Molotovs alone are good enough. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my fan in the background, but, if you know anything about Missouri weather, you know that, it's inconsistent as fuck, because it's like, last time I checked, it's like 47 degrees out, and for some reason in my room right now, it is just so hot, and, well, I guess that's just a house thing, not really a weather thing, but if you know what it's like, you know what it's like living in Missouri if you live here. Weather is just so fucking inconsistent. So my point still stands. It's been, like, actually really nice the past few days. Like, it's been in the 60s. Like, I think it was even 70s last week. It was just fucking insane. I fucking hate FromSoft dogs, by the way. They're the most annoying fucking enemy. That and the crows. I hate the crows, too. You're gonna see, like, numerous near-death experiences with both types of enemies. I hate them both. They're just really annoying. Also, in general, you'll find this in the gameplay, but it's also just in general, and I don't know if this is just me, but I have a harder time with the normal enemies in this game than I do with the boss fights. Like, the boss fights, to me, I can kill most of them, like, relatively easily, except for the DLC bosses. Those are fucking difficult. But most of the base game bosses, I can actually, like, I can fuck shit on them most of the time. And the ones I picked are pretty easy. Like, the ones that aren't required to beat the game are pretty easy. Like, Cleric Beast is one of the easiest ones. Like I said, I didn't do Witches of Hemwick, but... Blood-Starved Beast, if you use the cheese strat that I use later, I'll show you that in a second, it's super easy. Like, it's embarrassingly easy. I'm gonna grab this Cold Blood. Every bit of echoes helps in this game, so make sure you know where all the Cold Bloods are. And, yeah. Open this up. Run up these stairs. Kill this piece of shit. Grab the Bloodstone Shard. And open the gate. And then after this, I'm gonna go and grab the Hunter's Garb. Because, I can't play this game without it. And I'm not gonna be changing my outfit, by the way, so don't ask me to. Well, not that you can anyway. Like, this is all, like, pre-recorded gameplay. I'm just commentating over it, but... So the strategy for these wolves, instead of fighting them head on, because I can't do that, I usually die, I usually lure them both down these steps. And if you walk back into the room, they'll actually, like, follow you all the way down, and they'll get stuck in the doorway, and you can just wail on them easily. So if you're trying to speedrun, or I do almost get caught here, by the way. I don't know how the fuck I got out of that. But if you do this, it's way easier on your life. I would recommend doing it, even if you're not doing, like, a certain type of run. Like, if you're just playing the game, I'd still recommend doing this, because I can't fucking kill these things normally. Like, I would be able to do it if there wasn't two of them. These bitches are just hard to kill, man. But if you can backstab them, they're not too hard to kill. It's just, it's kind of hard to do that when there's fucking two of them on your ass at the same exact time. There's a bloodstone shard over here I'm gonna grab. God, this game is gorgeous, man. You know, I have to say, another thing. By the way, this is gonna be a ton of rambling because I'm just, you know, I'm bad at this commentary shit, but I think Bloodborne seriously needs a remaster / remake because look at how great this game looks on PS4 already. But it's kind of like I don't really care about 30 FPS. Like the thing that bothers me in this game is when you kill a boss and like your game just it drops to like 10 FPS. You know what I mean? Like 30 FPS is fine by me. I can handle it. I get used to it after a while. But it would be nice to play this game at 60 FPS, and it would also be really nice to like there's moments in the game where you'll be on an elevated position and you can hear wind blowing and it's very like moody and super atmospheric, and then there's like no wind blowing at all and it's just kind of goofy. It's like, well, why is that there? But having that plus like a photo mode or something in this game would be badass. That's why I think this game needs either a remake or just a remaster. I wouldn't really mind either one. I don't think the game needs a remake necessarily, because I think the game's like, I think all the design is pretty much perfect. Well, most of it is. But I would really like a remaster of this game for PS5. It would just look incredible. And I heard recently that they actually were working on that. They were working on like a remaster for PS5 and PC, and they just stopped for some reason. I don't understand why, because they're missing out on so much money. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Sony. They're made of a bunch of fucking babies. It's crazy, like, for a company as greedy as Sony, you would think that they would jump at a Bloodborne remaster, like, first thing. Like, as soon as the PS5 came out, they would jump for that shit, but they never did, so I don't understand it. But this game does still look incredible, like, on PS4 for a game that came out 9 years ago. This game looks incredible. So, we're gonna go down here, we're gonna go for the Hunter's Garb. I don't know what I was doing before. I guess I was just, I don't know. I like to do random shit in Central Yarnum. Why do I keep saying Old Yarnum? I'm fucking retarded. I like to parry these werewolf bitches with the, fucking, whatever these are. Torches and the saw blades. And I am going to be using the saw cleaver, by the way, for this whole playthrough. I'm not going to be using, I was planning on using the, I was wanting to use the whirligig saw at some point, but that would just take a little extra time. Also, I am using the blunderbuss because I just started getting used to it. I still love the hunter's pistol. Like, I really like both. But I don't know, the blunderbuss, it just seems to do, like, it seems to stun them more. But the hunter's pistol is just a really quick, you know, like, it's way quicker, and it pretty much does the same thing, so it's not like it really matters which one you pick. Blunderbuss is a little slower, but like I said, I think it just stuns them a little more. Making this video was really fun, though. Like, there's a moment later on that you're gonna see where I rage. You're not gonna hear me rage, but I was getting pissed the fuck off. I'll give credit to myself. I don't really die a lot in this whole run. I die like a few times to some bullshit. That stupid cunt in the Bergenworth that she spawns in, and she can use that call from beyond attack, which is fucking horseshit. You'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to get into it right now, but I'm gonna climb up this very slow ladder. Usually I would go over to the pig and fist it, but we don't really need to do that. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna grab the Madman's Knowledge, so that way I can consume it for insight, so that way when I go back to the Hunter's Dream I can actually upgrade, or I can level up and stuff. And like I said, I'm only gonna be pumping points into Vitality and Strength, because the Saw Cleaver scales with Strength. I was gonna use the Saw Spear and just pump into Skill, but it doesn't matter. Strength Saw Cleaver build is usually my go-to in this game. It's just really simple, easy to use, and super reliable. Plus it does serration damage to beasts, so it's very, very helpful. Plus if you combine that with like beast blood pellets and fire paper, some good shit. Alright, pull the lever. I contemplate talking to the little girl there to get the music box, but I'm not gonna use the music box for Father of Gascoigne because I'm not a little bitch. I'm just kidding. You can play these games however you want. I think it's really funny when Souls fanboys are like, "Oh, you're using magic, you're using the music box on Gascoigne." Well, let them play the fucking game the way they want to play it, man. Not everyone's an elite gamer barbarian like you are, bud. Like, I know you get, like, mad punani, like, on the daily, and you fucking, because every girl is just so fucking wowed by your ability to play a goddamn video game, but, you know, just talk down to people about how they play the fucking game. Fucking idiots. Like, I swear, I love these games, the community is, like, one of the worst ever. Don't mind me, I'm gonna fist this pig's asshole real quick. Grab the Saw Hunter badge, not that I need it, but... You can grab it for the saw spear, or you can just straight up grab the saw spear in the sewers next to all the rats and shit. And I do decide to go over here anyway. I don't know why. We climb up one of the longest fucking ladders in the game. I think the one in Old Yarnum is the longest one, but. Yeah. Grab the blood vials. And we're gonna take the elevator. Or we're gonna activate the elevator. We're gonna put it up so that way, you know, it'll be up there whenever I go over there. So I can just go straight to Gascoigne when I need to. We're gonna run into the room over here so we can get another bloodstone shard. In Central Yarnum, if I say Old Yarnum one more time, I'm gonna literally fucking kill myself. In Central Yarnum, I like to try to get like as many bloodstone shards as possible. I think the most you can get is like 10 or 11. I think I have gotten most of them before. Like, I think I've gotten my Saw Cleaver to +3 in Central Yarnum before. I don't remember how I did that. This fucking guy's annoying. Always parry this guy. Not like that. Or if you can backstab him, you know. You can also do that. He's just a bitch. I hate this guy. He's so annoying. Look at that dodging, though. God. Whew. And also that rally system saves me in this playthrough like numerous times. It's honestly like one of my favorite things about the game. You know, all the Souls games have like different ways that you can play the game, obviously. Elden Ring has the most varied playstyles that you can use. Dark Souls is mostly about dodging and, you know, patience and whatnot, but what I really love about Bloodborne, and the reason why, or one of the main reasons why it's my favorite Souls game, is the fact that it rewards you for playing aggressive. So if you lose a bit of health, you can gain it back by like continuing to attack them and hitting them and stuff, and it'll actually gain some health back. It's such an awesome feature. I love it so much. I am gonna be like sucking this game's dick most of the time, but you're gonna see that like as I was doing this run, I noticed a lot of the flaws in this game, and it could just be because I'm bad, but there's some actual bullshit in this game that I think people don't talk about. And I feel like, you know, even though I consider this game a masterpiece, like I have to point out the bullshit. I can't, in good conscience, just ignore. I can't be a complete fanboy of any game. You know what I mean? I have to point out the bad things in them too. As much as I love these games, I just have to. In my mind, I have to. Gotta talk. I'm not going to be doing Eileen's quest, by the way, so crush any hopes of that you had in your mind. I'm going to chop both of these down because I don't remember which one's which. One of them is a bloodstone shard, the other one's a saw spear. I don't remember which one's which. It's the one on the left, I think. Yeah, bloodstone shard is this one. Jesus Christ. We're running past all these piece of shit rats. I hate rats in real life. I hate them. I just hate them, man. Rats are the worst thing that humanity's ever given us. I mean, am I wrong to think that? Like, I don't think I am. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually recorded this on my PS4 instead of using my Elgato because I kind of have like a nightmare setup right now, and it's kind of hard to describe, but basically it's really, I'm too lazy to plug my Elgato into my PS4, and not only that, but when I did try to, it just wasn't working for some reason. So I just decided, it's still 720p on either one, so I guess I might as well just record on PS4, make it easier on myself. It was a pain in the ass getting all this footage downloaded though, because on PS4 when you capture videos and stuff, like clips, you have to manually like share them, you have to upload them unlisted to your YouTube channel and then download them to your computer and then use that footage. So it would have been easier on me to just try to figure out how to use an Elgato on PS4, but I was too lazy to, so. There'll be a few moments that are kind of weird, like little time jumps, but it won't be that bad. You can record for, I think, like an hour on PS4, so that's pretty helpful. That's pretty much what I record on Elgato anyway. Like my gaming sessions that I record are usually about an hour, maybe 2 hours sometimes. Alright. Gonna run up the stairs. And I think we're gonna go to Hunter's Dream. We're gonna level up. We're gonna consume all these cold bloods. And pretty sure we fight Cleric Beast. And I'm gonna try to sell whatever I can. I'm gonna try to give you guys some tips here. So like, I always sell whatever clothing items and weapons or pretty much anything that I'm not using. Because like I said, every bit of echoes that you can get helps in this game. I'm gonna upgrade my saw cleaver to +2. Now I'm gonna level up. I could fast forward all this, but I'm not gonna.
Very well. Farewell.
All right, let's do it. What are we doing? Oh, okay. I haven't watched all this gameplay through, by the way, so this is gonna be almost new to you as it is to me. But I was making sure I got my Molotovs equipped. We're gonna head to the Great Bridge. And now it is time to fight the first boss of the game, the Cleric Beast. In my opinion, one of the easiest fights in the game. And also one of my favorites. I love the music in this game. For the Molotovs, that's this bitch's face. A few of them do miss. That's bullshit, man. I still hit them though, so suck it. Missed again. There we go, finally. We're gonna visceral him. Whoosh. Already down to about half health. And we're just gonna try to break his limbs here. Try to get behind him. I don't know if I do that in this gameplay. It's fine to back off if you need to heal. Just be careful here. I always try to brute force this guy though. I don't always play the smartest. I'll give myself that. Like you might, if you're a non-Souls player, you'll look at this gameplay and you'll probably think, wow, you're actually really good at this game, but I'm decent at it. That's one limb broken, I think. And he's dead, just like that. Prey slaughtered. Alright. I'm gonna grab these Quicksilver bullets over here. We're gonna head back to the Hunter's Dream. And, we're gonna level up.
I would. Very well. Farewell.
And we're just gonna head straight over to Gascoigne and we're gonna kill his bitch ass. I'm not gonna be using the cheese strat against him, which is to like trap him on the stairs and then attack him. That's good for like a no death run, which that was what I wanted to do initially on this game, but I have to say like that shit ain't possible. At least not for me. I can't do it. There's the Shadows of Yharnam alone. Like, that boss fight scares the fuck out of me. I just don't think I could do a no-death run. I do think I end up killing them first try on this playthrough as well. Alright, I'm gonna activate the elevator just in case I die, so it'll just be right there. Though I'm kind of wasting time doing that, because, like, this is supposed to be, like, as fast as I can play through this game. There are gonna be a few deaths, like I said, but we're gonna wait for the flaming cheese ball to hit him. Fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame looking ass. Alrighty then. I'm gonna be skipping all the cutscenes, by the way. I love this one, but I'm gonna be skipping them just for time's sake. Parry his ass. This is one of my favorite boss fights in the game, by the way. This is such a great fight. It's funny because the first Bloodborne video I ever posted was me getting my ass whooped by this guy, and now look at me. I don't play the best in this fight. Like, this is not my best defeat of Gascoigne, but
It's enough to make a man sick.
I'm pretty proud of this because I didn't die. This is the hardest phase right here. I probably should have backstepped. Just do not get caught by him in this attack. Always dodge to either your left or your right. Preferably your left. Usually dodging to the left is the best in this game. I do almost die here. God, he's so annoying. I hate this phase, man. Parry, and he's done. Just like that. Alright, prey slaughtered. I'm gonna light this lamp. I am gonna grab the red brooch as well, because when you consume it, it turns into a blood gem. Every bit of damage helps in this game. I'm not crazy about blood gems though. I just kind of like I'm not one of the people that farms chalice dungeons for blood gems or anything like that. I just pick up the ones I find in the game, and I just use them to the best of my ability. It's time to head to Cathedral Ward now. It's been half an hour and we just killed both those bitches in like fucking less than 5 minutes. That's pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a fantastic Bloodborne player though, so yeah, I guess my character decides to show his disappointment. I don't know why this game does that, but that's another thing that kind of annoys me. Like sometimes I think it's something to do with the controller. But yeah, it's annoying. Also, these enemies have the weirdest parry window in the whole game. Like literally, as soon as they are about to attack, like not even when they're about to attack, just as soon as they raise their weapon, you can parry them. It's really weird, but it makes them easy to kill, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna grab this hunter set, even though it's literally the exact same, but the garb is different. Looks cooler. It's gray. I don't know when I decide to put it on, but I am gonna kill this huge ass guy right here. Just because it's fun. No real reason. I probably shouldn't have, but... Ooh, boy. Get rid of that asshole. All these fucking piece of shit crows. I hate you. You're the worst enemy of all time. Actually, the worst enemy in this game is one I don't even have to fight. Thank God. It's the brain sucker. I fucking hate the brain sucker in this game. That is the worst enemy of all time. Such a stupid design. That and like any enemy that has that call from beyond attack, that is so fucking cheap. I think you might be able to stun the enemies that are about to use it by shooting them, but I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely never tried it in this run, but that attack is the worst. I absolutely fucking hate Call from Beyond, dude. That is the most bullshit attack of all time. Like, it's not even fair to go against that. I'm gonna grab some more Bloodstone shards here. Run past this guy, 'cause I'm not fighting him. I can kill him if I want to, but I'm just gonna run past him. Get stuck on this asshole. Oh, whoops. Pause the thing. It's time to head to Old Yarnum now. Kill the dog first. See what I mean when I say the normal enemies kick my ass harder than like the actual bosses in this game? God, the enemies in this game are so annoying, man. I gotta be honest, like... I'm sure if I was smarter, and I didn't just rush every enemy I saw, I would probably have an easier time, but... Like I said, there's some enemies that just have some bullshit attacks, I don't even know how to deal with them. So, yeah. I guess the drawback to the blunderbuss is that it doesn't fire like a... Like, the Hunter's pistol only fires, like, one shot. The blunderbuss kind of has, like, a... It's like a shotgun. It has spread, you know? Multiple pellets will fire. I have to pay respect to this man after I just clobbered him in the fucking face. Because my controller decided to do that. I don't know why. Don't know why it does that. I'm gonna talk to Alfred here, and I'm gonna grab the 3 fire papers that it gives me for cooperating with him. You're gonna want to grab all the fire paper you can so you can prepare for the blood-starved beast. And also just in general, try to grab as much fire and bolt paper as you can on this game in your playthrough. We're gonna kill this werewolf down here. Too fucking easy. And we're gonna head down here. And we're gonna hit the old Yarnum lamp. This is a pretty dope location too. I don't really mind it all that much, to be honest. I'm gonna finally use the brooch so I can get the red blood gem. And I'm gonna go to Hunter's Dweem. I don't like using Madman's Knowledge anymore because it gives you insight, and the lower insight you have in this game, the better. I do like to use insight at the insight shop to buy beast blood pellets later on, but I don't think I'm able to do that in this playthrough because I don't think I get to that point. But I don't remember if I did or not. I might have. The way to get like to be able to purchase beast blood pellets is you have to go to Upper Cathedral Ward, and you have to grab a cosmic something badge, I think. And that will allow you to actually just purchase beast blood pellets instead of having to find them. Whoops. Alright, I'm back. Brother interrupted me. He's watching Berserk right now. Because I got him into it, so, yeah. And funny enough, I got into Berserk because of this game. I didn't realize the Hunter's Mark was straight up like ripped from Berserk. That's pretty cool. I haven't read the manga yet, but I'm talking about the 97 anime, which is really fucking good, and it's a damn shame they never made any more of it because what a fucking cliffhanger. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but holy shit, man. What a fucking cliffhanger that was. The best and worst cliffhanger I've ever seen. I'll put it that way. If you're into dark fantasy, by the way, you should totally check Berserk out. I need to check out the manga already, though. I'm not even a manga person or an anime person, but I love that shit, and I need to get it. I need to get my hands on it. So we're in Old Yarnum now. I skipped that dude's dialogue so I could grab the whatever it was. I think it was either blood vials or fucking cold blood. I don't remember. But he does have some of my favorite dialogue. He's like, "Turn back now, or the hunter will face the hunt." I'm using an absolutely abysmal character too, by the way. Like, I haven't mentioned him at all. His name's Dumbfuck, but I don't know if I paid much attention to his face as I should have. I'm gonna grab all the antidotes I can because the blood-starved beast. I mean, with the strat I use, it's pretty unlikely you'll die, but there's still a chance, you know. So grab all the antidotes you can on your way there. I'm gonna wait for this dude to murder all these beasts real quick. The explodey barrels. I jump into the corner and I still get blown up somehow. I don't really know how that works. But, you know, whatever. I'm gonna grab the fire paper way back here. I didn't even know that was there until like months ago, to be honest. I've been missing that this whole time I've been playing this game. And I've played through this game like, I'd say about 20 to 30 times at this point. Maybe even more than that, honestly. Like 2 summers ago, this game was my fucking shit. I would not stop playing this game. I ended up getting like really good at it. Now I'm a little rustier because I don't play this game like every day or anything like that, but it is still one of my favorite games, and it's one of the few games I actually consider myself decent at. I'm not gonna say I'm a god at this game. I am able to kill the main bosses in this game pretty easily. I'll give myself that, but There's still sometimes I can be a little rusty. Sometimes I fuck up. Sometimes I don't. I'm not always making the best calls. It happens. It just be like that. We're gonna cut that down because it's gonna kill most of the enemies that are down there. It still doesn't kill like all of them, which really annoys me. I wish it would kill all of them, but it does get rid of most of them because there's a fuck ton down there. So always cut that down. It'll help you. Try to backstab this dude, but it doesn't really work. God, my dodge is excellent sometimes. Grab the antidotes. But like I was saying, the Bloodstarved Beast he'll use fucking poison and shit whenever he gets to his second and third phase. But it shouldn't be a problem. You'll see what I mean in a second when we actually get to his ass. But grab the Bloodstone Shards. I don't know why I'm still grabbing those. I'm pretty sure I'm already at +3. I need to stop doing that, but I don't stop doing that. You know, that's what kind of annoys me about this run, is I probably could have gotten a lot faster of a time. I still think 3 hours and 15 minutes is pretty fucking good, don't get me wrong, but I could have gotten even better if I just stopped being a fucking idiot. I should have planned this out more. And I guess I could have attempted another run of this, but this run to me was perfect. Like, I didn't die to a single boss. I really liked it. I guess this run isn't perfect, but you know. So these enemies use poison on you too. Just don't get caught like I did, like a fucking dumbass. That's actually my first time that's even happened to me by these things, but luckily it wasn't catastrophically awful. I think this is Madman's Knowledge, but I grab it anyway. Yeah. I don't know if I grabbed the Ritual Blood here, because ever since I got Platinum for this game, I'm never touching the Chalice Dungeons again. So I don't really see a point to grabbing the Ritual Bloods and the Cold Flower Buds or whatever. Or whatever those are called. I don't even fucking remember. I was probably way off with that, but it was something like that. We're gonna kill these bitches. There's gonna be 2 werewolves down, well, I guess technically 4 werewolves down there, but they usually spawn one at a time, so. Plus, now that I have an upgraded Saw Cleaver, they'll be a lot easier to kill. Always upgrade your fucking weapon when you can, by the way. I do recommend using the build I'm using in this playthrough for a speedrun. Just, you know, strength, Saw Cleaver. But I do also recommend getting the Saw Spear and just using and putting points in the skill instead of strength. They're very similar weapons. I think the Saw Spear might be a little better. So, yeah. Really, it's up to you with that. You can use whatever weapon you want, just whatever you're comfortable with, you know, but I would just recommend something simple like the Saw Cleaver or the Saw Spear. We're gonna bait this werewolf out because he's gonna bust through these doors. I'm gonna try to backstab him here. I don't get it, but I still kill him, so fuck him. We're gonna go over here into this back corner and we're gonna grab these Beast Blood pellets. This is very important. Always grab the Beast Blood pellets. But first I'm gonna backstab him and I'm gonna fist him really good. Oh yeah. Alright. Get the Beast Blood pellets, get the Bloodstone Shards, even though we don't need it. Grab the antidotes, and we're gonna run up the stairs. I didn't decide to finish that guy off, but yeah, I decided to just say fuck it. I was gonna go grab that Bloodstone Shard, but then I realized what I was doing at this point. Open the door, and then we're gonna run up the stairs, and we're gonna grab the 3 fire papers. Or, sorry, 2, whatever. Whoops, pause it. And here we go, the longest ladder in the game. Pretty sure, anyway. It's one of them. Yep, well. If you didn't die from fucking boredom of that part, I don't really get how. Kill this gremlin bitch. We're gonna head to Hunter's Dream to upgrade, or level up, sorry. Always level up when you can. Do not fuck around with that shit. Use cold bloods.
Very well.
So the strategy I use in this playthrough is, and this is what I usually do anyway, for my normal playthroughs, is I'll pump my points. I'll pump like 30 vitality, that's like the one I'll rush to, and then I'll try to get to like whatever, I'll try to hit the hard cap of whatever my offensive skill is, so like strength in this case. After I get to 30 vitality, I'm just going to pump everything into strength from that point forward. It helps with backstabs. And skill helps with parrying, which is very helpful in this game, so... Now it's time to fight the blood-starved beast. Backstab this motherfucker. I don't know how the werewolf... Or, that's not the werewolf. I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. I'll run past that gremlin because I don't need the bloodstone shards anymore. Oh god. Alright, so we're gonna pop blood pellet, fire paper, and we're gonna pull out the pungent blood cocktails here. You're gonna go over to this corner, toss the blood cocktail right in the corner, and you're gonna wait for this dude to show up. I prefer to backstab him right here, but the real strategy here is to click R1, L1, L1, R1 over and over again until he's dead. It's super easy. Whenever you think he's gonna stop getting attracted to the blood, just, you know, pop another one over there into the corner. And rinse and repeat until the bitch is dead. You do this cheese strat, he's literally, like, arguably one of the easiest bosses in the game, but if you choose to fight him, in my opinion, he's still not that hard. You just gotta dodge to the left and, you know, parry whenever you can. It can be pretty difficult sometimes, but as long as you're dodging to your left when you're actually fighting him, he's not that bad at all. Alright, we're heading back to Hunter's Dream.
What?
I really should fast forward all these Hunter's Dream parts, but, you know, whatever.
Farewell, good may you.
Alright. So instead of proceeding to Cathedral Ward to fight Vicar Amelia, we're gonna go to this area so we can head to Abandoned Old Workshop and we can get all the doll clothes, which I like to grab those so because they, for some reason, I guess doll clothing is just super expensive in old Yarnum. So I grabbed the doll clothes to sell them for a fuck ton of points. Or Echo, sorry, whatever, shut up. I apologize for the interruptions, but I'm back. Just had some sausage and peppers. I'm fully a plump fat man, Italian man. Although I guess a plump fat Italian man is kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Alright, well, I think this is a blood tinge stone, which yeah, I'm not doing a blood tinge build. So actually, you know, I've never done that before on this game. I might have to actually do that someday. Sounds like fun. I've literally never used blood tinge before at all. I've never done that. We're gonna kill this bitch because it's gonna give us some twin bloodstone shards, which is our next upgrade item. I'm pretty sure I even get my stock leader to like +4 by the time we get to Vicar Amelia, so that's pretty cool. This scared the shit out of me, but if you know how to roll down there, it's really not that bad at all. But if I was doing a no death run, I would just avoid this place entirely because it's so scary. We are now at the abandoned old workshop. We're gonna run over to this chest over here, and we're gonna retrieve the doll clothes because they sell for a fuck ton of echoes. We're also gonna grab the old hunter's bone because why the fuck not? Sell that shit. We're not gonna grab that umbilical cord because I'm not fighting him in presence, so there's not really a point. Man, that must sound terrible out of context. Oh yeah, I'm gonna munch on this. I'm gonna munch on this umbilical cord. But you really have to. There's 3 you have to eat in order to get a secret ending in this game. Man, this really is a weird game, now that I think about it. Alright, we're gonna backstab this motherfucker, and he's still alive somehow. So we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna fist him. And now we're gonna open this door. And from here on out, we're gonna head back to Cathedral Ward from over here. We're gonna open up the 2 gates. And I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go straight to Amelia. And we're gonna fuck her ass up. Shut up, dog. Fucking retard. That sounds like my actual autistic dogs that I have. I mean, I don't know if they actually are, but they certainly act like it. They bark at literally nothing, and they chase the Amazon guy when he drives by. My dogs are retarded. I don't hate dogs. Like, I don't hate really any pet animal, but these fucking dogs I have are absolutely ridiculous. I have 3 black ones. Like, I have 3 black labs, and I have 2, I don't even know what they are. They're like mixed with all kinds of shit. I think they're mixed with like a healer and a lab or something. But they're white. I have 2 white dogs and 3 black dogs. And the 3 black ones are the worst ones, which is terrible to say, but it's true. The 2 white dogs are better than the 3 black ones that I've had for way longer. God, that's so terrible. I wish it wasn't true, but, you know. It is. Got the wooden shield. I gotta parry this guy, because these are the easiest enemies to parry in the fucking world. I'm pretty sure my fucking 10-year-old nephew could probably do this. I don't know why I said nephew. I don't have a nephew. Cousin is what I should have said. Fuck you. Eat the blunderbuss. Grab the cold blood. And blood vials. You think you can kill me with your scythe, but really, I've taken your life. Fucking bars, dude. I don't know why I bothered killing these big dudes. I guess just to prove that I could? I don't really know. I do cripple him though, so I got to make fun of him in his last moments before death. And that, you know what? That makes me happy. Alright. Pretty sure we go back to Hunter's Dream here. Clip is about to end though, so. Yep. So it's about to cut off, so I'll see you all in a minute. Alright, so the clip cut off, but we are going to be getting into this shit. And the audio is way too loud, but fuck it. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Holy fucking titties. Titty sprinkles. We're gonna sell all these doll clothes. Look how much that shit is, homie. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous, dude. Yeah, she's on the other side. So, we're gonna get all these echoes. We're gonna level up. I'm gonna head into the small hair ornament first. She's gonna cry. I'm gonna get a tear stone, which I can turn into a blood gem.
Very well.
Alright. It's looking nice and good. Also, I don't know if I pointed this out or not, but whenever I'm leveling up my shit, I usually, with whatever leftover blood echoes I have, I usually buy blood vials, even if it's in storage, which is something I didn't even know was a thing until really late in my first playthrough of this game. But if you just keep spending all your leftover echoes on blood vials, you'll pretty much never run out of them, so you'll never have to farm for them. That's why I do that, if you're wondering. And sometimes I even do the same thing with the Quicksilver bullets. We are going to fast forward here. I don't know why I decided to fast forward this part only, but yeah. Alrighty then. I'm gonna pop this fire paper and beast blood pellet right now, and then enter the cutscene. Just easier that way, so you don't have to do it right as you spawn in. So you're gonna want to attack her right arm first until it'll stagger her, and then attack her back leg, and then you visceral her. And then proceed to do the same thing on the other side of her body. Stun her again, visceral again. And just keep wailing on her till the bitch be dead. And just like that, she's dead. Prey slaughtered, bitch. Alright. Too easy. It's just too easy. Like, that wasn't even a challenge. That was just embarrassing on her part, man. God damn. It is now time to head to Forbidden Woods. I believe so, anyway. Ow. That hurts. I'm trying to figure out a fucking way to set all my shit up on my desk. I'm running out of space. There's a brain sucker. Fucking bitch. Don't ever lunge at me again, you piece of shit. I fucking spit on you. Most annoying fucking enemy in this game, hands down. Luckily, this one isn't very powerful, but holy shit, what a fucking annoying enemy that thing is. Trust me, like if you get caught, if you played this game and you get caught by a bloodsucker, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That is just the most annoying attack. And they also have this really fucking annoying attack where they'll literally freeze you. But they'll keep spamming that attack sometimes, so it's a fucking nightmare. I tried to avoid them as much as possible in this playthrough. I think that's the only one I really run into. I'm gonna take the shortcut right here. I'm just gonna roll off the side here instead of running all the way down. It's just faster. Make sure to heal. It's gonna be a werewolf guy here. Just make sure to parry him or dodge. That works too. My dodge timing is excellent sometimes. If I do say so myself. Gonna light the lamp to the Forbidden Woods. Kill this crow. I go grab the antidote back here. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. A lot of the stuff I do is just out of habit for like when I play this game. So I guess this isn't the greatest speedrunning strat, but hey, that's why I'm recording commentary, right? To point out all the mistakes I made. And also just because it's fun. Grab the twin bloodstone shards. We're gonna run past the flogger trap over here. Whatever the fuck that is. It reminds me of the flogger from Shino Numa, so I'm gonna say that. I try to backstab this dude, but whenever I try to backstab these fucking werewolf fucks, I never can do it right, so. But I slammed him with a ground pound attack. I'm gonna lure these dogs into the fire, or I'm gonna try to anyway. Doesn't really work. God, I hate dogs in these games. The dogs and crows are the most annoying fucking enemies ever. Not because they're difficult, it's just because of how fucking spammy they are. At least with dogs in this game, you can shoot them though, so that kind of helps. I don't know why I don't do that more. I don't know how this guy's still alive. He's literally at 0 health, so whatever. You'll notice, by the way, I really like to use the combo that's like R1, R1, L1, R1. It's very efficient, actually. Weapons in this game are just so badass, man. It's really hard to beat the weapon design in this game. It's just so dope. Grab the thick cold blood. Run past the second flogger trap. That's what I'm gonna call it, by the way. I know it's not what it's called in the game, but that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know why I'm not going back to Hunter's Dream right now to upgrade my saw cleaver, but I think at this point I was just trying to get as many echoes as possible. I'm trying to get to level 50 to fight Shadows of Yharnam, although I don't think you necessarily have to be exactly at level 50. But that's just what I did here. But later on in this run, I decided to just stop fighting the bosses at the recommended levels, and I just decided to start fighting them whenever I got to them, pretty much. Fist your ass. We have not died so far. It's pretty impressive, man. I honestly don't know if I've made it this far without dying before. I mean, I have made it a little further, like past this, but still Forbidden Woods. Like, I made it to here, and I died to the fucking Medusa, or whatever the enemy's called, the one that has the snake heads on it. Which I have to say, this is my least favorite. This is probably my least favorite part of the game. I also think Yargul's pretty overrated, personally, but I don't mind it, you know. It's definitely not as annoying as Forbidden Woods. I fucking hate Forbidden Woods. I don't hate it as much as I used to, though, because now I actually, like, I'm somewhat familiar with the layout. I know where I'm going now. But when I was first playing this game, holy shit, Forbidden Woods was so confusing. It was such a nightmare to fucking navigate it. But now it's not so bad. Literally all you gotta do is just follow the path with the lanterns and stuff, and it's not so bad. I don't know what I'm doing here. I was probably canoodling myself. Kill these piece of shit dogs. We got a sack person over here. I tried to parry it, but man, that was too late. These things are really fucking annoying to parry. I don't know if it's just me, but I really struggle with it. This motherfucker keeps like palming me in the face like he's Sam Fisher. Yeah, I just cannot get the parry timing of this thing down for the fucking life of me, dude. It's so difficult. Yep. We're gonna kill these bastards so we can run down past the, I don't know what the things are called that are down in the water. That's not actually water, by the way. That's actually oil. Which I did not know. But that's why these dudes, whenever they throw the Molotovs, is so fucking goddamn devastatingly powerful. But you would think if it was oil, it would ignite the whole thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's a pretty big puddle of oil. You'd think it would ignite the whole thing, but it doesn't. But whatever. No one plays these games for realism, you know? And this guy's fucking... He really thinks he's, like, doing something special here, but... He literally dies as soon as I just, like, step on his toe. So he ain't shit. But yeah, this area right here, this isn't water, this is all oil. I literally just found that out today. So... I guess I should have known, because you can see, like, the kind of the rainbow pattern, you know? Grab the pungent blood cocktails, even though I don't need them anymore. And I think now we're gonna head back, and we're gonna level up and upgrade our saw cleaver. Oh, now the flogger wants to swing. Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna use them right here. You would need more fucking cold bloods.
Very well.
Put it into strength.
Farewell.
Thank you, bitch. we're gonna just spend the rest of it on shit. I accidentally buy a hand lantern here. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I realized that I was on buy instead of sell, so I fucked up here. Yeah, I majorly fucked up right there. I was kind of pissed about that, but it's whatever. That's my fault. That's what I get for like watching YouTube in the background while I'm doing this, which I really shouldn't have been. I don't recommend you do that. I recommend that you actually like focus on the game if you're gonna do something like this. But yeah, pretty much this whole gameplay I was listening to YouTube while I was playing. So
Welcome.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing because it shows I can multitask, but not really because I still have brain fart moments like that where I wasn't paying attention fully. Yeah, I got so mad I smacked her with my saw cleaver. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, man. My brain is just slow sometimes.
Very well.
Alright, we're back here. I'm still trying to find out a way to set up my goddamn laptop on this nightmare setup desk shit. I'm gonna turn the audio down so it's not raping my ears. We're gonna kill the crow. I think I eventually decide to go to Yargul early by getting myself kidnapped by the sack enemy. I forget what they're called. You know, honestly, I forget what like all the enemies are called except for the bosses. I don't know why. I have very specific nicknames for most of these enemies. Like this sack of shit, this fucking werewolf asshole. All these goddamn lycanthropes walking around with saws in one hand, torch in the other. Finally, I get a dog killed in the fire. That's exactly what I wanted. Away! Away! Indeed. Alright, let's run down this way. Just a little bit of shortcut down here. It's so funny the way they would like wave the torches around at you. You can easily, you know, just as easily just back off. And it's really not even a problem at all. I noticed I don't put any points. I don't put a single point into endurance. Hello. Keep talking. You're gay and
Keep talking to your subscribers, bro.
Yeah, dude. And some Bloodborne commentary. Cause I'm cool. See you later. Be safe. It's my brother. Was not fast enough to get me. Yeah, plague right in your head. I love the death sounds, they're great. Well, Captain America over here with his fucking wooden shield. I really wish I could full screen the video right now, but I can't. Make sure to heal before I fight fucking Medusa over here. This is where I died last time. I was attempting into a death run. I actually made it all the way out here to Forbidden Woods, but I died to this guy on the stairs. Fucking Medusa over here. And I do almost die here again, but luckily I stopped being a fucking worthless dumbass for just 1 second, and I'm able to turn the battle around in my favor, so that's pretty cool. I decided to lead him upstairs, not fight him on the stairs, which is a dumb idea, by the way. Do not do that. Don't be like me. The high ground doesn't really work in this game as well as you think it would. Or maybe it does. Maybe you just gotta not be a dumbass like me, which is probably the case. But whatever. These dudes' parries make no sense at all. So I keep attempting it. Like right there, he doesn't even attack, and I'm still able to parry him. I don't really get how that works, but I'll take it. We're gonna take this elevator up here, and then we're gonna open the gate so we have a shortcut to get the fuck out of here when we spawn back in to the Forbidden Woods. And we gonna head back now. Grab the Frenzy Cold Blood. And we're gonna kill a bunch of slithery snakes out in the woods. I should really be fast forwarding all this shit, but I don't know. I'm scared to do that because, well, I should have just done it, you know? Should have just done it. I should have watched all these. I should have put effort into this and watched all the clips before I started recording this commentary, but I didn't do that because I'm a fucking idiot. And I don't think about these things before I do them. Fuck you, snake. Always grab the twin bloodstone shards. Always be on top of your upgrading and shit because it's kind of important. Just a little bit. Whoa! Alrighty then. So we're gonna head back up here and we're gonna head to Hunter's Dream real quick. We're gonna upgrade and level up and all that shit. I think upgrade, I don't know. But we're definitely gonna level up with the echoes we got here. Take a sippy sip of water. Upgrade this biznatch to +6. And we'll put some blood gems on, because like I said, every little bit of damage helps. You'll use whatever help you can get in this game. Even if it's just a tiny little boost. It can make a huge difference. It's crazy how you only really need like 2 stats in this fucking game. Endurance is like pretty much, I mean, maybe upgrading it a little bit isn't a bad idea, but at the same time, you only really need to hit enemies so many times in this game at this point. But we're gonna head back here. I'm gonna get myself captured by the sack monster so I can it can take me to Yargul early. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can grab some bolt paper, but also so I can get slammed, apparently. I'm gonna light this lamp right here. We're gonna avoid the sack monster. That's such a great nickname for him, sack monster. I dig it. We're gonna wait for his slow ass to come up these stairs, or it might be a girl. I'm not sure. I can't really see its balls, so I wouldn't know. I'm trying to backstab it. There we go. I'm honestly shocked that worked, but I'll take it. 'Cause these things are fucking annoying. So I take great pleasure in fisting it. You're gonna fist me? Nope! Turn around. Clever. Very clever. Backstab your ass. And you're fisted again. How does that feel? Can't feel that good because like, that's a lot of blood. There shouldn't be that much blood if you're getting fisted. But yeah, I mean that's just my opinion. You don't have to go by that if you don't want to, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna take care of these piece of shit dogs. He's gonna suck me, but it's not gonna work. 'Cause I'm just goated like that, you know? Alright. And again, I can't parry this fucking sack monster. There we go. I'm surprised I don't run out of Quicksilver bullets throughout this whole fucking playthrough with how many failed parry attempts there are in it. It's honestly like it's kind of mind-numbing. Oh, the choir in the background is so good in Yargul, man. Yargul's fucking awesome. I really like this spot. I said it was one of my least favorite locations in the game, but honestly, like, it is pretty awesome. I don't know, I'm just not crazy about it, I guess. I mean, I really like the Yargul set of armor. I don't wear it in this playthrough, but I think the Yargul set looks fucking badass. It's one of the coolest armor sets in the game, in my opinion. We got 2 more of these sack bitches right here. We are going to take care of both of them very quickly, right before he sucked me in. It's great. He's just going to watch me murder his friend. Okay. I'm going to fist him until blood comes out of his anus hole. Backstab his friend, buddy. Buddy, friend, buddy. And I'm going to do it again. This is the easiest time I've ever had with these things. Usually these guys whoop my fucking ass, but now, they ain't so bad. Like little kitties. The music in this game is so good, man. I think, like, one of the reasons this is one of my favorite games of all time is all the Lovecraftian stuff, but we haven't even gotten to that, like, just yet. And playing this for the first time is pretty fucking wild because, you know, the game up to this point, yeah, it's had some spooky elements to it, for sure. Atmosphere is great, like, all the way through, but right around this point of the game, when you get to meet Rom the Vacuous Spider, holy shit, man, this game takes a fucking turn into some weird, trippy shit. And I absolutely love it for that. I'm gonna grab the Madman's Knowledge, even though I'm not using it. I just sell it, usually. I'm pretty sure you get insight by, like, seeing bosses for the first time, and I don't know what else. To be honest, I don't really pay attention to insight in this game, but if I notice it's, like, over 30, I usually just try to get rid of it by buying stuff in the insight shop. I'm gonna fist this pig. You can actually see its butthole, so it's not even, like, a joke that I'm fisting it. Like, it's actually some hardcore fisting going on here. There's like 8 fucking dogs here, so don't be like me. Don't rush them. Be smart. Do not be like me. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate that, but just please don't play like I am right now. I mean, I'm doing okay, but it's only out of sheer luck. Like, if this was any other playthrough, I would for sure be dead right here. I don't know what kind of, like, witchcraft was going on in this run, but what? No. God damn it, why'd you have to turn around, like, right as I was about to backstab your ass, you fucking silly bitch. Well, he's dead now. Doesn't matter. We're gonna grab this Tonitrus, because this sells for a fuck ton of echoes, like 13,000, I think, if I'm not mistaken, which is a shit ton, so grab that always. Even if you're not gonna use it, just sell it. You know, that's what I do. The Tonitrus is really good against Rom, because she's weak to bolt paper. And just bolt in general, because she's a kin, so she's weak to bolt damage. Grab the Frenzy Cold Blood here. I go over here to look for something, but there's just nothing more to look at, so I just turn back around. Can't activate that elevator yet because we haven't officially, like, reached Yargul yet. when we were supposed to. This is very early on, so. But I'm gonna run back here to get this door open, which is right next to the lamp that we lit to get over here. Grab the twin bloodstone shards from that bitch, even though we don't need it. I just like killing it, I guess. Yeah, like looking back, I probably should have redone this run, but I don't know, man. Alright. Frenzy Cold Blood. Pop that. Pop the other two. Let's sell some shit. It is a shame selling that Yargul set because it's so badass, but I like the Hunter's Guard more. It's more, you know, simple. If there is something like I've heard people complain about this game that I actually kind of understand why they feel the way they do is like the lack of, I guess the lack of armor variety in this game compared to the Dark Souls games, which I can see that. Like there's not as much in-depth customization, but I don't know. Like I just think, I don't know. I think there's more to the game than that. So, we're going back to Yargul here. We're going to go back down here, and I decide to go fight the Dark Beast Parl, because it's a super easy boss at this point. I get snatched by a fucking bitch witch right here, so it's unfortunate. Yeah, that hurts. Please stop. Ow, my eyeballs. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, they're gouging out your eyes when they do that, by the way. I didn't know that until like a year ago, but that's what they're doing. But this is an actual joke boss at this point in the game. But if you fight this thing when you're supposed to, it is significantly more difficult. But we're going to pop the bolt paper and beast blood pellet. And we're just going to wail on this thing. We're just going to abuse this fucking boss real quick. Well, well, you know, in a second. Once I get my footing here. It does take me a second. I almost die a couple times. Jesus, I've only landed like 2 hits on it. Holy fuck, man. There we go. Finally stunned it. Now this boss is similar to a couple of the other ones. Try to break all its limbs, and you'll have it dead in like no time. Look at that. Pay attention to the stamina though. Don't be an idiot like me. Just wail on it relentlessly. Do it like this, and it's dead, just like that. I almost died there though. That was pretty embarrassing on my part. But the Dark Beast Parl is dead. If I could fucking speak English, that'd be great. I'm gonna open up this door even though we're not going back to Old Yarnum. I don't really know why this is here, to be honest. Because most people don't even fight this boss until it's too late. So that was a big fuck up on FromSoft's part. Look at that beautiful dodge, man. Fucking goodness. We're gonna take this elevator down. And we're gonna go unlock the other one. Look at my cape. God, these snakes are so annoying. But dude, I don't know why this is awakening such a memory, but like 2 summers ago was like, honestly, like the best summer I've ever had, and not only because I was actually going outside for once, but I was also staying inside a lot as well, you know, like always. But I was playing this game a fuck ton. But I remember one night, me and my cousin, we had gone to hang out with some friends, you know, to drink and smoke or whatever, and before then, I was playing this, and I was on Forbidden Woods, and then I was already a little buzzed, so I don't know why this is bringing back such a memory right now, but, man, that was such a great time in my life. And it wasn't even really that long ago. At least it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But yeah, man, it was like it was the fucking year before senior year, I think, and it was great. Great fun times. And that was when I was heavily getting into this game, so that was a good parry on Medusa, finally. God, that enemy is so annoying, man. All the snakes. I really wish I would have quit fucking around in the Forbidden Woods, and I would have just rushed to the boss, but you know, didn't do it. Like I said, looking back, I probably could have killed a lot more time, but I think this is the fastest I've ever beaten this game, to be fair, so I'm gonna try to beat this at some point, but like I said, I just don't see the killing all the bosses going as perfectly as it did in this run, so fucking poisoning. By the way, I'm not gonna count that death of getting captured by the sack monster because it technically doesn't kill you. It just, even though it says you died, I don't think it really counts as killing you because all it is just taking you to a different location. So I'm not gonna count that as a death. So far, we're still 0 deaths right now, but it's about to change. Trust me. When we get to Bergenworth, it's about to change. But we're not there yet. Last Medusa right here, but I am going to run past him. I'm just going to activate the elevator real quick. Or, yeah. I thought I was going to change my mind, but I decided not to, I guess. Beautiful parry. Oh my goodness. God, and he one-shotted him. What a fucking asshole shit. While the elevator comes down, I'm going to use all these cold bloods. Keep on rolling, 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 yeah. I don't like Limp Bizkit, or Limp Jizkit, as I call him. I do like that song, and it fits the gameplay of what's going on. So I sung it. I don't give a fuck. God, I swear to God, if there was any musician I wanted to punch in the face, it'd be fucking Fred Durst. Like, honestly, what a douchebag. The king of douche. The Duke of douche, as I call him. Someone needs to make that a t-shirt. The Duke of douche. It's just a picture of fucking, just a picture of Fred Durst. And his little fucking, he's wearing a little gay crown. I'm a very hateful person sometimes. I apologize. We're gonna get a few more echoes here before we go level up. I guess it was giving me USCD that I'm just barely at 50,000. So I either decide to go to that or over it. I don't remember. Also, that's a tip right there I'll give. If you're hitting an enemy and they're literally at like 0 health, back away from him and just shoot him. So don't risk, you know, getting hit at all. I don't do that as much as I should in this playthrough, but I would recommend you do that. Also, let me know if you guys would want to see like a whole playthrough of this game, like all bosses and everything, because I'd actually be really down to do that. This is one of my favorite games, and I would actually really like to, I would really enjoy to do that. Yeah, I guess I decided to go down here and get some more, even more echoes than 50,000. I was getting a little greedy, but it's okay. I don't think I end up dying, so ended up okay. See right there, I should have just shot that guy, but you know. I got all the health back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. God, that is so annoying to see though. It's literally at 0 health every time. Carry your ass, bitch. Fuck your little musket, homo. If anyone's gay that watches my videos, don't take anything I say seriously. I'm just talking shit. Nope, fucking annoying dogs are barking, and you hear that shit? You hear that? I almost die here. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I was being such a fucking idiot right here, but yeah, don't stand right there. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea at all. I'm gonna murder these dogs. Like, there's about to be fucking animal abuse in here. I'm just kidding. Please don't take that seriously. Oh, I guess the guy decided to drop down here, and he's dead. Friendly fire. I'm trying to get those guys to kill some of those crawling dudes, you know, for some free echoes. But I decided to just get the fuck out of Dodge and stop being such a greedy piece of shit and actually go level up and spin all my echoes. Don't be an echo hog like me, okay? Get your level up when you can, upgrade when you can, all that good shit. He's stuck on a tree. Alrighty then. At the Hunter's Dream. Talk to this bitch. Level the fuck up. That's honestly not as much as I thought it would be. I try to sell as much as I can, but there's literally nothing I can sell, so. So I had to repair my saw cleaver. Make sure to do that every now and then also. If it gets too low, like if your weapon gets too damaged, it'll let you know, but. But it's best to keep checking now and again, so that way you know. Alright, well, I think I decided here. Let's go, look at the cape. Fuck you, Medusa. Run right past your ass. I'm gonna equip the fire paper instead. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, like, for the Shadows of Yharnam, whether it's fire or bolt paper, but I just typically use fire paper. I don't think it really matters, though. But I could be wrong. There's an item up there. It's a twin bloodstone shard, but I'm not grabbing that. Oh god, the pig's after me. Oh no. Got more crawly dudes. I'm gonna run past them. Fuck you, pig. Yeah, I know. Alrighty then. Looks like it's time to fight the Shadows of Yharnam. This fight scares the fuck out of me. But I end up doing a pretty good job. I don't know if Beast's Blood Pellet really matters, but pop the fire paper. Now you're going to want to target this guy that doesn't have the fire. He just has his sword. You're going to want to attack him first and try to kill him first. And then after you kill him, you're going to want to kill the guy with the flaming sword and the spitting flames. And then you're going to kill the guy that's casting the fire spell. That's like firing 3 fireballs at the same time. You'll see what I mean. But that's the best way to go about this fight, at least that I usually do. Attack them in that order. Although you can attack them at the same time if you want. It'll actually probably help you. But primarily you want to focus on one at a time. And you can parry these dudes, by the way, so make sure to do that when you can. It'll make it a little easier. So that guy's dead. Now you're going to want to focus on this guy. Pop your fire paper whenever you can, whenever you get a chance. I don't do it here, but, you know. If you take too long to kill all these dudes, they'll do that snake thing, but I don't know if it really matters at this point. So that guy's dead. This guy is fucking annoying because he can spawn in the giant snake that'll kind of fuck you up, but if you just run around the arena here, it won't be that bad. But if he's about to cast that spell, try to shoot him with your pistol or blunderbuss. Or just stay super aggressive on him like I am right here. Just stay right on his ass and you'll have him done, no problem. So after I creamed my pants and I thank Jesus for what just happened, I light the lamp, and it's time to head to Bergenworth. Now this is where the rage is about to start coming in. Oh. This is where the rage is about to start coming in. Not right here. These guys are annoying, but if you just stay back, they're not that annoying. But I still have my fire paper too. That's funny. Yeah, you didn't drop anything, Vincent. You can just fucking step away. Light this lamp. It's for Bergenworth. And we're gonna proceed down here. back. Attack them. When they launch in the air, that's when they're about to pounce on you, so just back away. I don't know how that didn't get me, but I'm glad it didn't. And I'm not going to cut out these deaths, by the way, because I want to show you guys, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm leaving anything out for this playthrough. I actually wanted to leave it as much as possible, except for the loading screens and shit, obviously, but...
Very well.
Alrighty then, we're gonna head back to Bergenworth. We're gonna head back this way again. For some reason I didn't go all the way in here to open up the gate right there. I should have done that. I guess I just really wanted to level up first, or whatever it was I was doing. Grab the quicksilver bullets, and we're gonna run up here. I'm gonna ignore the brain sucker that's up there because I'm not fucking fighting that thing. It's gonna kill me. It kills me every time I try to fight it. I can't fight that thing, dude. It's so difficult for me. I am Arthur. Pull the lever, and we're gonna encounter this fucking cunt, who she's just gonna piss me off. I've never had this much trouble with her since my first time playing, so I'm just gonna walk us through here. So I do try to fight her first, pretty confidently, and I do decently for a little bit of time. But my mistake was backing into this corner here, which you don't want to do. This attack isn't so bad because you can just avoid it easily, but... I don't really know a good, like, spot to fight her, except for downstairs, and that thing kills me. So that was the first death of this run. I was a little pissed, but that was my fault for backing into that corner. Now it's time to run back and try to fight her again. I didn't really think anything of it. I was pretty pissed right there, I'm not gonna lie, but just you wait. For some fucking reason, that thing decided to follow me, which does not help. And, yeah, I don't know why it followed me here. It usually does not do that. This is the call from beyond attack I was talking about. That really fucking pissed me off. I even stopped playing here for a moment because I was actually, like, on the verge of fucking destroying my room. So, yeah. Still a little hopped on adrenaline there, and anger and rage on some Punisher shit. I decided to try again. So we rinse and repeat. We run back here. We run all the way back here. I make sure it's following me this time, so that way I can actually see, you know. I think this time I decided to try to ignore her, and I just run over here, which is what I should have done in the first place. But I do make it up the ladder, and I grab the key. I should have just rushed over to the door, but I decided not to for whatever reason, so this death could have easily been avoided. Yeah, I'd make sure she's walking away. Then I slide down the ladder. And I decide to try to run down here. Or no, I get my echoes back first, which is very important. I should have healed here, but I fucking didn't because I'm an idiot. You have no idea how pissed off I was at this moment in time. I actually ended up waking up everyone in my house because I started slamming on my fucking bed. Or wait, no, I don't think it was at this point. It was at this point. I tried to fight her again. And she uses the attack again! I don't know why this game decided to start fucking me over so bad, but she has never kicked my ass this hard in a long time. So, in this gameplay, it is now the next day, and I'm a little more calm after that. God, that was such horse shit, man. I still can't believe that actually happened. But I decided to go to Forbidden Woods to farm for a little bit of echoes, I guess. Don't know how long this goes on for, but, you know. What a beautiful dodge, man. Holy shit. I'm just, like... I swear, like, I'm the most inconsistent Bloodborne player of all time. I can have great skills and then just absolute poo the next day. Or the next second, rather. God, we are just absolutely taking these fucking enemies to school, homie. Like, they don't even stand a fucking chance at this point. I'm just ripping through them like fucking, the thing that gets ripped through. Like a piece of paper. Yeah, wow. I'm the greatest metaphor man of all time. Don't even fucking at me. Let's jump down here. Run past the flogger trap. Although I guess it only activates when you run the other way, not when you run towards the village here. But that doesn't matter. This bag of fuck almost kills me with the pitchfork, but I dodge his ass and I run over here. I don't know how that dude got a Molotov. He doesn't usually throw the Molotov right here. In fact, I've never seen him throw a Molotov over here at all. Like, I think that was the first time I've ever seen that, but luckily he didn't even hit me, so. It's the werewolf. And it's funny how they think that, like, just because they have a rifle that they can do shit. They really can't. These pussy farts can shoot a fucking boulder gorilla glued to the ground. Let alone a hunter that's on a bloodthirsty quest for vengeance and speed. Even though it's not really speed because he's constantly looking for fucking items he doesn't need, like bloodstone shards and twin bloodstone shards that he doesn't need anymore. But I'm sorry if I'm going quiet a lot, by the way. Like, it's been a few hours of me sitting down and recording all this commentary, so, you know, I'm sorry if I'm not the most entertaining commentator or anything, but I feel like the gameplay itself is entertaining enough. Well, I hope it is, anyway. And I know I keep sucking this game's dick, man, but... goddamn. I gotta update my favorite video games of all time video at some point, especially now because I can actually, you know... I'm a little better at editing now than I was when I made that video. Or a lot better at editing, I should say. So... I'm honestly thinking about doing that, plus I've added a few new games to the list, like Bloodborne and Max Payne. Not to say the games that I have in that video aren't still some of my favorite games, but I'm just saying, like, I would probably... First of all, I would narrow it down to, like, a top 10. And I would definitely have to put Bloodborne there somewhere, because this is just such a fantastic game, man. It's got its flaws, sure. It's got flaws that people tend to ignore, because people like to dick ride developers, which I understand. Okay, I do. People do it with Rockstar as well. They're probably going to do it when GTA 6 comes out. They're going to... all of the hype for GTA 6, I'm afraid it's going to make people forget that, you know, GTA Online still exists and shark cards still exist. You know, I have a question about GTA 6. Are they going to keep milking GTA 5 Online, or are they going to make their, like, are they going to make a new online for GTA 6 that's hopefully not as grindy and annoying? Which, by the way, I've been reading comments on my, I just posted my GTA 4 multiplayer video last night, and I've been reading these comments that people have been talking about. It says, GTA Online's economy is atrocious. It would be so nice if we got realistic payouts, realistic car prices, etc. They can just add in ridiculously priced houses and items that exist in real life to balance it out if they wanted to. I played on PC with the menu because tired of grinding, and you just kind of need one, as there's a modder in every few lobbies. San Andreas multiplayer used to be something I played. That was fun. I agree, by the way. San Andreas multiplayer is fucking slept on, dude. I mean, if you had, like, a buddy to play with, it was like, it wasn't split screen, but it was like 2-player. As long as you two were in, like, in the same screen. I'm gonna buy some wallpaper, by the way. As long as you both were, like, in the same screen, you could play with each other, and you could even kiss each other, which is really funny. And then someone responded saying that they should fix car prices because you only have to charge, like, they should make it to where you should only have to charge $30K for a Civic, and then you take the hypercars that are only $3 mil and then make them in real life prices like $10 mil. Too long to read. They underprice the hype cars that are actually 10 to 20 million, and they overprice the cheap cars, which is true. And then he says, GTA Online be like $2.1 million for 2017 Honda Civic, or $915,000 for 2001 Lamborghini Diablo. That's true. That's very true. It's ridiculous. If you're wondering why we're going back to the Healing Church workshop, by the way, it's because I forgot, when I went to the abandoned old workshop, I forgot to come back here and go grab the... why am I forgetting the name of the badge? Basically, it makes it to where you can buy fire paper. Because as you can see, I just bought some bolt paper because I have the Spark Hunter badge that I got from killing Dark Beast Parl. And after you get that, you can just buy bolt paper whenever you want. And there's another one like that up here where you can buy fire paper whenever you want, which is extremely helpful, by the way. I recommend doing this earlier than I did. This bag of fuck's gonna try to smash me, but I got his ass. It was just too easy now. Look at that. Like, if I went to Central Yarnum right now, I can't even imagine how easy it must be to kill everything. Like, holy fuck, I am just goddamn slaying shit right now. We're gonna rush this wheelchair, bitch. And, there's the second Stephen Hawking Epstein Island right there. I'm gonna keep doing that, by the way. If I mention a character in a wheelchair, I'm gonna say Stephen Hawking Epstein Island. That's all I'm gonna say. There we go. Radiant Sword Hunter badge. That's what I was looking for. There we go. So now we can buy fire paper whenever we want. Like I said, I recommend doing this a lot sooner than where I am currently, but that's assuming you're actually doing what I'm doing, which is speedrunning the game. Sort of. I might reattempt this like on a stream or something. That'd actually be pretty fun. I would actually really like to do that, but not everyone likes watching streams, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we're gonna head back down. We're gonna head back yon. We're gonna farm a little more echoes, I guess. I don't really know what we're doing. Because we haven't even fought Rom yet, so. Bitch! Ooh. What a ground slam. I almost said a grand slam. Fuck's sake. God, your shield is so fucking worthless. You might as well get like a piece of lettuce as a shield. Fucking a wooden shield. You know what's really funny about the wooden shield is you can actually have it. And I've never used it. I don't know if you can actually use it or not, but I know you can grab it, and it's at Cathedral Ward. I think I picked it up earlier, but I sold it because it's worthless. But I wonder if you can actually use a wooden shield in this game. No one's ever gonna use it. Like granted, I don't watch a lot of videos on this game, but I've never seen anyone use a wooden shield on this game. Besides the fucking NPCs, like, obviously. I don't know why that didn't visceral that guy. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's really annoying though. I think it might have happened a few times already as well, but I don't get why it does that. And there's a train going by outside. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, because if I do it, now I'm on record of saying I'm gonna do it. I already said something. I think I said some stupid shit like I'm gonna fucking blow up this train like Jesse James style, or I'm gonna rob this train. I'm an idiot. But this is what you get when you live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Missouri. Not gonna say where I live, because it's such a tiny place. You'll probably find where I live, even if I don't tell you exactly where I am. That's how small it is out here. It's not even like I don't even consider it like a town. It's more like a village or something. I don't know. It's weird. I think I've said too much. Alright. I'm coming back to Hunter's Dream. We're gonna level up.
Very well.
Check out these blood echoes, bitch. Buy some blood vials, put them in storage, and let's head back to Bergenworth. I think it's time to kill Rom finally. Now, my strategy for Rom the Vacuous Spider is a little unorthodox. Not really. It's not something I recommend you do, because it's very risky. But really all you gotta do is just know what you're doing. I'm gonna get these echoes that I got from dying over there. That stupid fucking bullshit. I don't know why I'm trying to fight her again here. I guess to prove myself. But it doesn't work, because I'm still backing into this corner, which is how I died the first time. And then, yep, there's that attack, so I'm dead. Yep, even though I escaped, I still fucking died somehow. Fucking retarded ass fucking attack. It's impossible to fucking avoid. I still don't know how to avoid that, besides shooting her. I probably should have tried to do that, but... It was at that point I was like, alright, I'm fucking done. I'm not fighting this cunt I'm not fighting this cunt ever again. I'm just gonna run past. I'm gonna open up the door here. Or no, I do decide to try to fight her again. Well, for a second. Doesn't work though, bitch. Yeah, it didn't work that time, did it? Fucko. But now it's time to fight Rom. Look at this ugly piece of shit. By the way, if you're arachnophobic, I apologize. I probably should have put a warning before, because there's a lot of these giant spiders. So this first phase right here, it's pretty easy. Just kill all the spiders. When they do that attack, run out of the way. But when they do that, you make sure you attack them. Attack them by the back, by the way, because that's their weak spot. Don't attack their head. It'll slowly degrade your weapon. Make sure to avoid all these little spider attacks, like that spitting thing. Make sure to avoid that. When they do that head first dive into the ground, you want to make sure you avoid that at all costs, because it can easily kill you. And then just attack them like that. Now put away your saw cleaver, activate your beast blood pellet, and start L1 R1 or R1 L1 to the face. So you can build up that beast blood meter right there. And just keep repeating that until you fill it up, or, you know, get it as filled up as you possibly can. Just R1, L1 to the face, constantly. Mix in some R2s if you want. Just R1, L1 to the face, over and over again. Now when it's done, activate your bolt paper, pull out your saw cleaver, and just attack it relentlessly. Now there is a way you can stun her before she teleports, so that way she can stay right there, but I wasn't able to pull it off. But getting her less than half health is good enough for me. Now usually for this strategy, I would do the very slow approach of killing every single spider and then attacking Rom, but that shit takes forever. So I wait for an opening for all these spiders, and then I try to move in. So for this second phase, what you're going to want to do is prioritize on avoiding her attacks at all costs. When she does that, just back away. Don't get too greedy. Whenever she does this attack right here, when she stands up on her hind legs, you want to run to the side or straight towards her. Both of those work well. Typically, I'll wait for that as an opportunity to rush right towards her and then get 2 hits in and then back off. Like this. I got a little greedy there. I hit 3 times, but it's okay. Just make sure you're, you know, looking out for all the spiders if you choose to keep them alive. I don't recommend doing that, though. I do recommend you be patient with this fight and kill every single spider. It'll take a long time, but it's super easy. Avoid that attack. Keep your eyes on Rom at all times. Whenever she rolls on her back like that, just run away as far as you can, because these things are going to pop up out of the ground. Wait for an opening here. I wasn't able to get it right there, though, because I didn't want to risk it. But when she rolls on her back like that, you run away as far as you can. It'll do that attack, so. When she does this attack, that's an AoE. You're going to want to either run or roll out of the way like I do here. She's going to stamp on her hind legs again. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to run towards her. Hit her 2 or 3 times, and then back off. No reason to be too greedy here. She's almost dead. She's gonna do this attack again, so I'm gonna run straight towards her. No, I'm not. Okay, fuck that. She's gonna do that attack. Back off. Like I said, always prioritize avoiding her attacks. Do not get greedy. I cannot stress this enough. I don't care how low she is. Do not do that. Always avoid her attacks. I almost got killed by that spider right there. She's literally 1 hit, and I'm going to use this opportunity right here. I'm going to rush straight towards her. Hit her once, and the bitch is dead. And that's Rom the Vacuous Spider. Like I said, though, I really recommend you be extremely patient and you kill every single little spider before you attack her. But if you know what you're doing, you can just do what I did, and it'll be fine. That boss is fucking annoying. I remember my first time playing this game, I hated that boss, and I still think she's annoying as fuck, but yeah. But once you learn how to deal with her, she's really not that bad at all. But we are now in Yargul. I think I decided to, instead of like leveling up to about level 60, I think is the recommended level to fight the next boss, I decided to just go straight for it after opening everything up. After getting all the, you know, bloodstone chunks and everything. Also, I really hope I'm doing a good job of telling you guys how to do these boss fights to the best of my ability. Trust me, I spent like many hours looking for like, you know, how-to videos and stuff on my first playthrough, but with enough practice of playing this game, I eventually was able to just clown on all the main bosses in this game. Like, all the mandatory ones I can kill pretty easily, for the most part anyway. Like, the only one that kinda is inconsistent for me is, Mikolash, who we'll get to in a little bit, but Mikolash also has that call from beyond attack, but, if you stay right on his ass, I don't think it'll activate, but that's, you know, I'll save that for when we get to him. Is there anything to sell? There is nothing to sell. Sell pearl slugs. Why not?
Very well.
Man, our strength is beefy right now.
Farewell.
Farewell, good hunter. I guess I'll sell that. Yeah. And the blood tinge stone, because like I said, I ain't doing no blood tinge build. At least not now.
Very well.
I don't think this is enough, but yeah. That is annoying. But it's okay. We're gonna head back to Yargul. God, the sky looks so fucking purty right now in this game. I still can't get over the fact that I'm actually finally making a fucking Bloodborne video, man. I've been wanting to do this forever. This has been a lot of fun, actually.
Farewell.
All the editing's like pretty much right here. Like, I'm literally on my editing software watching the gameplay because I'm able to record voiceover. It'd probably be easier if I just watched the clips like on my own and then recorded my own voiceover, but I don't know. I like doing it this way. I kind of fucked up though, like the audio syncs a little off on the last clip, but it's okay. Like by the last clip, I mean whenever we were when we first got to Bergenworth, you'll probably notice the audio syncs a little off. I can't fucking figure that out, so I'm sorry about that, but it's not that bad. And it's only because I accidentally paused the recording, and I should have just stopped my voice, but I never did, so. it's off now, but it's fine. So don't stay on these stairs too long, or don't stay like at the middle of these stairs too long, because the giant amygdala is gonna grab your ass and then suck you up into its mouth. So yeah, don't do that. Be careful here. Really, just in general in Yargle, be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen. There's all kinds of dangerous shit going on here. Hello. Make sure you kill that bitch with the bell first, because it'll stun the rest of them in the area temporarily, not forever, but it will stop them for a while. So you can easily kill them. Oh god, the parry is too good. You are not wanted here. The voice acting in this game is great, man. Love it. Kill the bitch with the bell again, and then kill Stephen Hawking Epstein Island. Grab the cold blood here. Kill this piece of shit. And kill this equal piece of shit, because he has a wooden shield. I don't know why they think that a small plank of fucking wood is gonna protect them from my saw cleaver, but you know, all power to him, or less power to, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna strip away your power. I don't know why I decided to go down here. The only reason you would go down here is to grab the upper cathedral ward key, which is to my left, right down there. Which I don't end up going to, so I'm just wasting time here. Or maybe I do eventually go to like upper cathedral ward in this gameplay and then grab beast blood pellets, but I don't think so. I don't think I do. Alright, that bitch is dead. Sorry, I gotta move my computer closer. Watch out for this amygdala laser. I managed to avoid it because I stepped like right there, but that thing can easily kill you, so you gotta be careful right there. Luckily it did take care of most of the enemies as well. There's a little gremlin bitch right here that has the bloodstone chunks, so I'm gonna shoot him so he doesn't get away. He almost did right there. But bloodstone chunks we need to upgrade our saw cleaver some more. Alright, we're gonna upgrade the saw cleaver, and we're gonna upgrade it one more time so we can fight the one reborn. I'm gonna put some blood gems on, some better ones I should say. And I'm gonna buy some blood vials because I don't have enough to level up right now. And we're gonna head back to the Yargle Chapel. I don't know if it's pronounced Yargle or Yahargul, by the way. I just call it Yargle because it's easier to say, but I think it's Yahargul. Yargle sounds cooler to me. Fucking Ra's al Ghul, I guess. Grab the Frenzied Cold Blood. We're gonna kill these demon dogs, whatever the fuck these things are. I almost die here. But I shoot that one bitch in the face, and I clobber this one right in the face with my fucking bullets as well. And I just go to Pound Town on him. We're gonna run past these enemies. A lot of these enemies respawn, by the way. Like as soon as if you kill them, they'll like about I'd say maybe a minute after you kill them, they'll spawn back in. So, and you won't get blood echoes after they spawn back in. So, don't necessarily focus on killing them. Just kill them and then run past to the next area. That's what I would recommend you do. Fucking guns don't do shit! So instead of killing the bitch with the bell, for some reason I decided to kill everyone else around her. Even though it would have been way easier to kill her first. Because like I said, whenever you kill her, all the enemies that are around her will be stunned for a second. I tried to backstab this fucking abomination, but it doesn't really work on them. They don't really have backs, they just have fucking limbs and skulls, you know? These things aren't that hard to kill though, just dodge them like that and you'll be fine. I do end up dying here pretty soon to him, because I was being an idiot. It actually wasn't to some bullshit for once, so that's good. Actually, I think for the rest of this run, I don't die to any bullshit for the rest of it, so that's good. I don't recall, anyway, like, wanting to smash every fucking window in my neighborhood, unlike, when I was at Bergenworth and I got killed by that fucking cunt with the fucking call from beyond spell. I still can't get over that. That's so annoying. It just pisses me off. Like, I'm just watching this gameplay, like, I was pissed off just rewatching it. That primal rage that was awakened in me when I first played this shit. Like, it just got brought back to me watching this gameplay, so... Luckily, that doesn't happen again. And for some reason, I'm wasting a bunch of time and not activating the elevator. And I end up paying the price for it. We're gonna try to kill all these bitches one by one. I do end up attracting like 2 of them at the same time. These are actually the last 2. And I think I fucked up. Yeah, that was just stupid of me. I should not have done that. But it's okay, because I'm gonna spawn back in. Or, yeah, I guess I'm gonna itch my balls real quick. I don't know what I was doing there. But, yeah, we're just gonna run past these enemies again. This is kind of, I don't know if this is just me, but once I've already cleared out an area of enemies once, if I have to run past the area again, I just don't bother killing them again, unless I really need the echoes or something, but... That's not just with Bloodborne either. I do that with like every Souls game. Like even Elden Ring, I do the same thing. Unless I'm farming for runes or whatever. But God, I haven't played Elden Ring in a fat minute. For a while, like that was the only game I was playing. I dropped like 70 hours into it and I just never played it again. Well, over the summer I started playing it again and then I quit again. But Elden Ring's a great game too. I just feel like people overlook certain retarded aspects of it a little too much, but I mean, I guess I don't blame them. It is an incredible game. But man, what a fucking year for games that was too. Like Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok were both considered for Game of the Year, and I honestly would not have been mad if God of War Ragnarok won either, because they were both just such incredible games in their own right. I think the reason why Elden Ring won, though, is just because of the hype that was behind it was just unreal. I mean, I'm not saying people weren't hyped for Ragnarok, because they definitely were, but, I don't know, like, just the amount of talent behind Elden Ring, like George R.R. Martin being behind it, and the fact that people didn't even think the game was fucking real for a while, you know, and then it ended up being real, and then the hype just fucking exploded. I think that's partially why it won, but... Like I said, I still love Ragnarok, even though I haven't played it, but I mean, I can just see it's a good game, you know. Watching my brother play it, watching other people play it, it looks like an incredible game. This is kind of a sin to admit this, but I actually haven't played any God of War games. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know what I got damaged by right there. I guess it was the fire, but I didn't really think that would damage me. I don't think I've ever been damaged by that before. So that's kind of funny. Again, I don't know why I don't just kill the bell bitch. But I do finally remember to activate the elevator here. So that's good. I don't know why it's not going up. And I don't know why I'm not moving, but whatever. But I decided to just go straight for the one reborn here. Even though I have a fuck ton of echoes, but I decided to risk it. You know, actually, no, I don't think I go for it yet. But this is the area to go to when you're heading that way. God, dogs are so annoying in these games. I fucking hate dogs in this game. They're the worst enemy. They really are. Sorry, I had to move my mic. I'm gonna sneak up on this werewolf limb fucking abomination, backstab it. Didn't even know it was coming. I did miss the fucking gremlin over here that drops the bloodstone chunks. Unfortunately, but it's okay. We're gonna get rid of these echoes, and then we will finally, I'm pretty sure after that anyway, I'm pretty sure when we get rid of these echoes, we finally will move on. Let's consume these cold bloods real quick. Kill this piece of shit. There's another Stephen Hawking Epstein Island over here. We're gonna take his ass out. Let's back up the stairs. Ow, sir. Please stop. I decided to cut it really close here. I need the extra echoes, but like, I really should not have been fucking around on these stairs with all these enemies. I just keep going back for more, don't I? Look at my greedy ass. Look at me running in a circle. Look at my greedy ass. That's what I get. He's gonna keep throwing mollies at me. Because, I don't learn my lesson. And I'm an idiot. I'm a retard. I should really get, like, a bright blue helmet for my head when I record these, videos. Just for my special needs looking ass. But anyways, let's go back to Hunter's Dream.
Very well.
Very well.
Very.
We're gonna upgrade this bitch one more time. Don't need to repair it. Don't need to put blood gems on it. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, I'll put that on. Or I think I tried to put this one on, and it, like, didn't work, or it didn't, like, let me apply bolt paper for some reason. Or whatever it was. Or maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. I don't know what I'm even talking about. Now it's time to fight the One Reborn. One of the grossest boss fights in the game, if not the grossest. You'll see what I mean in a second, but it's pretty easy. It's actually very easy. I did struggle with it early on in my Bloodborne tenure, if you will, but strategy for it's actually like extremely easy. Although sometimes it'll catch you off guard because sometimes it can start its most powerful attack like really early, so you just gotta be careful. But you just gotta. I'll show you. I don't know why I decided to hesitate right there. Like I was about to climb back up for some reason and I didn't. But it's whatever. We're gonna stick to the right over here, just because. If I wasn't skipping cutscenes, you would see why I think this is the grossest boss fight, but I think you can see it right here. I mean, this thing is just fucking nasty looking. But the cutscene's even grosser. So you're gonna want to kill all these bitches before you head down there. There's like 6 of them in total. There's 3 on each side. So that's 2. This is the 3rd one. Make sure they don't fall, by the way. Make sure they're dead. I don't make sure they're all dead, though. I make that mistake here. And I somehow still win the fight. So this is pretty clutch. But, that bitch is dead. This bitch is dead. If you don't kill them, they'll, like, keep spawning spells on you while you're down there. And it's just a pain in the ass. I, for some reason, missed this one. I run right past her. But I pop the Beast Blood Pellet, and I apply my Fire Paper. And you're going to want to attack right here. Just rush straight to this middle part right here. Attack it until it's stunned, and now you're going to want to break each of its limbs one by one. Okay, so that limb's broken. You don't need to break this one. It's taking a while to stun here. For some reason, I don't know why it is. But now that that limb's broken, attack this part right here. Or don't. Attack this limb, break it, and the bitch is dead. Now that was extremely lucky because I didn't kill one of those witches. But don't miss that last one like I did. I was just really anxious to kill this thing. So don't do the same mistake I did. Make sure they're all dead before you go down there. But that boss fight's pretty easy. And whenever she was attacking me, like as you can see, it kind of fucked up my rhythm a little bit. So yeah, please, I reiterate over and over again, do not make that mistake. Please. And for this run, we only have 2 bosses left, and then we're done. The next boss is Mikolash, who is my least favorite boss in the whole game. But, we'll talk about him when we get to him. This area in general, I really don't like. I actually, you know what? I think I might hate Nightmare of Mensis more than Forbidden Woods, now that I think about it. There's just so much annoying shit here. There's a ton of Frenzy enemies, which Frenzy is a type of damage done to you where you basically go mad, like it's madness. And when your Frenzy meter fills up, it'll take a huge chunk of your damage. Like I think it's about like 80 or 90% of your fucking health. What a beautiful parry of this fucking werewolf Wolverine looking ass motherfucker. I went to go grab something, but it didn't drop anything. gonna clobber this gremlin bitch right in the face with my saw cleaver. Grab the bloodstone chunks. Grab the bloodstone chunks. There we go. Just making sure that I have enough right now. Some more cold blood. I'm gonna light this lamp. And there's a second lamp all the way over here that I'm gonna light as well. Just because I want to. Just because it's fun. Well, not really. It is a nice shortcut, but I mean, I was kind of wasting time doing this because this is supposed to be a speed run, you know?
Very well. Farewell, good apple.
Yeah, I still can't upgrade it. My guy decides to sit down for some reason. I guess I guess he needed a moment of rest after all this this beast hunting. Buy some blood vials here. Put them in storage. And let's head back to Nightmare of Mensis. You're gonna get attacked by a frenzy enemy, but if you just keep running, you'll be fine. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Running. Luckily that guy missed. Sometimes he hits me, but just keep running. Luckily this frenzy's like really slow for some reason, so it'll pretty much never kill you or do really any damage to you. So that's good. But yeah, just keep running. Open this door. Keep running. I just had to go up here for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I guess because I wanted to see what this item was over here, but it was nothing important, so I just wasted time. Man, watching this gameplay is kind of pissing me off. Yeah, it's Madman's Knowledge. I don't need that. Like, at all. Ooh, what a dodge. Out of the fucking way, Tubby! Thank you. Activate this elevator. Just in case. Just in case you die. But when we go to that lamp, we can just go straight here. Which I did not know. I thought I had to run all the way from the first lamp of Nightmare of Mensis all the way up here to Mikolash when I first played this game, but I didn't realize that this shortcut over here was there. Like, I didn't even know there was a lamp over there for a long time, so I recommend doing that. Just makes things a lot faster. Try to parry this bitch, but he ends up almost hacking my ass to pieces. And I think we're just headed straight for him.
Whoa.
Kin Cold Bloods. Those give you a fuck ton of echoes, so always grab those when you can. Not that it tells you when you can see them, but, you know. I don't know why I decided to go down here. I guess I'd try to use some of these echoes. So I guess technically in hindsight, I guess you don't need to get that elevator right there. You can just go straight to this thing that I just took down there, but... Yeah, sell the Madman's Knowledge. I don't use that shit. And sell whatever that is. And sell the helm. I don't use any of the runes, so I don't know why I didn't just sell those, but...
Farewell.
Now that we are properly leveled, it is time to fight my least favorite boss in this game. Well, okay, I guess not. Why are we going here, Vincent? What are we doing? Are we farming echoes? Is that what we're doing? I guess so. I thought we were gonna go fight Mikolash. Sorry for jumping the gun, but... Man, I really should have watched all this gameplay before I started recording this commentary, because I don't know what's going on sometimes. This dude is just so easy to dodge, I swear. Like, I used to struggle with him, but now? No. I guess I just wanted to get this last bit of echoes so I could level up one more time. Forbidden Woods is a great farming spot, by the way. I don't know if you've picked up on that yet, but it is a fantastic spot for farming. Just clear out every area of Forbidden Woods and you'll be swimming in fucking blood echoes. Swimming in blood echoes. I never thought I'd say that in my life, but whatever. We're gonna go to the Insight shop here to buy some, we're gonna buy a bunch of fire paper and a bunch of bolt paper with our Insight, because, man, what else do we need? Like, what do we need Insight for? You know what I mean? It's better to have as little of it as possible, but I do like to, like I said earlier, I do like to buy, fire and bolt paper and beast blood pellets with it. Yeah, Vincent, it's this elevator, not that one. There you go. Good boy. Alright, now it is time. This is it. I promise, this is when we fight Mikolash. Is it Mikolash or Mikolash? I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Mikolash from now on. Sorry if you can hear that baby crying in the background, but it's not my fault. It's the game. Okay, so if you hate babies, run. Alright. But, make sure you have bolt paper for Mikolash. I mean, fire paper works too, but I think bolt paper works just a tad bit more. And I actually got extremely lucky with, Mikolash here, because usually I have to chase his bitch ass around for 20 goddamn minutes, but this time he decided to actually run straight into the room he's supposed to, so that's good. But that in a nutshell is why I hate this boss. That and the bullshit attack, Call from Beyond. But, other than that, just chasing him around for 20 fucking minutes is the most annoying, like, boss of all time. I absolutely hate it because it's random. Sometimes he'll run straight into this room, sometimes it'll take 30 minutes for him to get into the goddamn room. But this is the strategy, is pop the beast blood pellet and bolt paper. Always dodge that attack right there. You can tell when he's about to do it, so just dodge to the left or right. Don't get him into a corner like I'm doing because you won't be able to dodge around him. But I mean, I guess all you have to do is just dodge to your left and right. And he's already done for the first phase. Super easy. I should have grabbed poison knives earlier so I can do the second phase a little easier. Because I took a huge risk. Okay, well, the recording's done. Like I was saying though, I took a huge risk not staying up there where I just was and just throwing a bunch of poison knives at him. I mean, it takes a lot longer, but it's a lot less risky than actually fighting him. But, I mean, we ain't pussies out here. Alright, our mom didn't raise no bitch, so we're actually gonna fucking fight Mikolash, even despite the bullshit ass call from beyond attack, which he doesn't end up doing, by the way, so it's fine. But, yeah, we're gonna grab these bloodstone chunks, skip his dialogue. Make sure to apply your bolt paper and beast blood pellet again. Make sure you know where he is before you drop down, so that way he doesn't attack you instantly. Dodge is right, and repeat the process that you did. Now, you're going to want to stay on him so he doesn't activate that attack that I was talking about. That beast from beyond shit, or call from beyond that the cunt at the Bergenorth kept killing me with. So, for this second phase, just stay right on him so he doesn't activate that. He stuns me here. I was about to shit my pants right there, but I end up killing him. And Mikolash is dead. Not a terribly hard boss. He's just really annoying. Honestly, he's my least favorite fucking boss in the whole game. God, I really hate Mikolash. I really do. He's so terrible. Honestly, like my least favorite boss in the game, but I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. I think you get it at this point. He's the worst thing that humanity's ever invented, period. Light this lamp. And we just have one boss left, ladies and gentlemen. Because for the ending I'm doing, we only need to fight Murgo's Wet Nurse, and then that's it. Because I decided to not fight Gehrman, because I feel like that would just take forever. Because I suck at fighting Gehrman. That's another boss that I actually do kind of still struggle with a little bit, is Gehrman. I mean, he's not terribly hard. It's just... No, he's hard. He is hard. But... he's not the hardest in the game, I don't think. But out of the mainline bosses, like of the base game, not including the Old Hunters DLC, probably. He's up there for hardest. Abridis is also pretty hard. At least for me, she is. We're gonna fight these Shadow of Yharnam clones. Luckily, these guys are way less difficult to kill. So... I really do end up wasting a lot of time farming, though, because since I only have one boss left, I mean, I should just go straight to it, you know what I mean? But I think what I wanted to do is I wanted to get to like a decent level to fight her, because I just didn't want to take any chances, honestly. But look at all these echoes we got. I'm gonna level up the fuck up. Well, I mean, not really. But I am going to upgrade my sock lever again. I believe it's at +9 now. And I do eventually decide to start going for the Blood Rock, which is the last upgrade material you need. It'll get your weapon to +10. And I'll show you guys how to get that as well. I mean, you can just straight up buy it from the Insight shop eventually. But I eventually stopped doing that because you need like 60 insight for that, and I really don't like saving my insight because, like I said, it's way better and more practical if you just have less. So. But yeah, for quite a while here, we're just gonna be farming. God, that baby's so annoying. I'm gonna fix this pig really good. Sorry. It's only 9:11 p.m. I'm so edgy and funny. I'm sorry. It's late. It's not really that late, but suck my nuts. Fuck you, pigs. Whoop. Roll down here. I'm gonna clobber this gremlin bitch in the face, even though I don't need to. It's just force of habit at this point. I'm just so used to doing that. Nice parry. Oops. Fucking bitch. Your fucking fire spell. I whooped your ass earlier. Like, I'm honestly surprised I did, too. Whoa! That was close. I like to try to make the pigs and Shadows of Yharnam attack each other. Kind of gives you some free echoes. It's also kind of entertaining to watch, but doesn't really end up working here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes the shadows win, sometimes the pigs win. It's honestly like, it's way more entertaining than it has the right to be. At least for me. Looks like I'm having bacon tonight, bitch. This is the new best farming spot in the game, by the way, after Forbidden Woods. Like, once you get to this point, just start farming here. If you're still gonna uncover the rest of the game, which I'm not really gonna be, but... I don't know how it took so much damage from me right there, and I also don't know how I didn't die. I am so thankful that I rushed 30 Vitality, because, honestly, 30 is all you need. I mean, 40 is good, too. Like, it's definitely not a bad idea to upgrade your Vitality as much as possible, but I'm telling you, man, 30 Vitality, that's pretty much all you need for the rest of the game, once you get to that point. But there is a reason why I did that. .40 Vitality is also good, though. It's just, I think 30 is like the perfect sweet spot. Try to backstab this piece of shit, but it doesn't work. So now that entire bag of crabs, as in pubic lice, are all killed, you can run past this ghosty bitch right here. Don't know what that's about. I'm not Canadian, by the way. I'm a big fan of Letterkenny. So I like to pronounce things like Canadian people. Get the Yusefka blood vial. Not really sure why. I don't think I end up selling it, which is what I usually do with it. But God, look at all these echoes, my friends. Look at it. Just look at it. But I'm gonna cut it close here. I'm gonna kill these two bitches. I'm gonna parry him. It's funny how I decided to fast forward like just one clip in this whole commentary, but I'm scared to do it now because I've been recording live, so I really don't want to do it again, to be honest. But I like I said, I really should have edited all this stuff before I recorded commentary, and I should have watched all of it, but I'm running hard, so I didn't do that. See what I mean when I say the dogs and the crows are the most annoying enemy in the game? Like, they can just trap you for some bullshit. Just straight up bullshit, man.
Welcome home, good hunter. Very well. Lay out your arms then.
Sorry. So we're at level 65 now, which I think is like perfect for fighting Murgo's wet nurse. We're gonna buy the blood vials. I'm gonna check my storage here for some reason. It's to get more beast blood pellets. There we go. Three beast blood pellets. Hell yeah. And make sure you have bullet paper for the fight. Alright, so this is when we go ahead for the blood rock. So come over to this elevator right here. There's going to be a broken window you're going to have to roll through right here. You don't have to open this chest up. I don't think it has anything spectacular. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is, you don't even really need that. I just said to open it out of force of habit. I'm gonna run past all these brain bitches. Again, more frenzy, just run past them. If it takes all your health, just find a good spot to heal and do so. I almost get stuck here. I did die to this bitch a few days ago in this area. They extended their arms out and just fucked me with their long limbs. So, I don't recommend getting caught by them. Just, really, if you can kill them, try to do that. But it's kind of difficult when they're pelting with fucking frenzy. So I just run past them. Pull this lever. I'm gonna skip the cutscene, but roll down this hole right here. Run over here. You can grab all these Madman's knowledge. Or, sorry, Great One's wisdom. Which is basically just Madman's knowledge, but it gives you more insight, so. It's not really the greatest thing to grab, but, I mean, it's not terrible either. You can always sell it if you don't need it. Roll down here. Do not roll in the hole. And this is the Blood Rock. So now you can upgrade your weapon to +10. Congratulations. I'm gonna try to avoid this fucking douche canoe. Still jabs me in the asshole though. And fucking Tubby's gonna block. He's almost gonna block the doorway again, but I do run past him, so. I'm gonna go over here back to the elevator. Not the one to my right, but the one that we went to go fight Mikolash earlier. I did forget to put it back down though, so we're gonna have to pull this lever again, and I'm gonna look on my phone apparently. This dude's whip, I don't know how that didn't hit me. But I was extremely lucky because I'm pretty sure I was looking at Snapchat at that moment. And I decided to point for some reason. Whoops, tap my microphone. And now it's time to head back to Hunter's Dream so we can upgrade our weapon to +10. And then we should be ready to fight Murgo's Wet Nurse. Not a difficult boss. Really not at all. But there we go. +10. We can no longer upgrade our Saw Cleaver. It is at the best it can possibly be. I keep looking for blood gems, but I don't have any that I haven't used already. I tried to use this one, and I actually I realized that I can't use my bolt paper, so I end up coming back here. But yeah, I should have just cut all this out because I realized like right about here that I can't use my my bolt paper after I put on that blood gem. Because I thought it was a bolt blood gem. I thought it just like I don't know, I guess I thought it upgraded your bolt damage. But apparently it just fucking renders your bolt paper completely useless, so I don't know why you would put that on. But come back up here and I decided to take it off. Really, this is just a huge setback. Like I don't know why I didn't cut this out, but it's too late now. But now at this time, I can equip my bolt paper now. So it is time. Make sure you have beast blood pellets, bolt paper. If you have poison throwing knives, that wouldn't be bad for this fight either. But I don't. Usually I end up using all those on Mikolash at this point. So it's whatever. I do equip both of them a little too early though, but I always like to equip it before the cutscene starts just so I can have it ready when the fight starts, you know? Alright, final boss. Dodge right behind her when she does that attack. Always do R1, R1, L1. When she does this attack, just get right up behind her ass and attack her. Just keep attacking her. Sometimes you'll stun her. When she does this attack, I actually recommend backing up because sometimes she does it 3 times, and that can easily fuck you. Some of her attacks can easily spell your doom. So when she does this, just back up. It's smarter to do that. So she's about to do her spell attack right there, but I actually interrupted her by just continuing to attack her because my beast blood meter is pretty much full. Stay right behind her and attack from her side. And that was way too fucking easy. Yeah. Sorry if that was underwhelming for the final boss of this run. This is gonna be the longest fucking load in, by the way, for the text to pop up. And you're gonna have to listen to this crying baby not shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take a seat here because I've earned this rest. I've finally beaten this game in under 5 hours. I think the fastest I beat this game before now was like 5.5 hours. Nightmare slain, baby. First time we see that text in the game. And also when you kill the Orphan of Kos in the Old Hunters DLC, it also shows up, which is pretty badass. And now that we've head back here, everything's on fucking fire, but I'm not going to question it. And now Gehrman is gone, but he's not really gone. You'll see where he is in a second. Like I said, I'm not going to fight Gehrman just because, for time's sake, I suck at fighting Gehrman, honestly, so I just don't want to make it take longer than it needs to be. And, yeah. I even decide to like put away my weapon so I don't accidentally hit him, because I have done that before. I'm gonna skip his dialogue, and I'm gonna submit my life. Fear the blood. Gehrman does have some of the best dialogue though, if you choose to fight him. But yeah, so I've pretty much beat the game, or I have beat the game, and I hope you enjoyed this whole commentary. I'm sorry I didn't do a lot of cutting or anything. I just wanted this to be as uncut and raw as possible. Pause, first of all. But yeah, we're just gonna watch here as I get my fucking poor little head chopped off. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun making it, and if you want to see more Bloodborne or just more commentary stuff or more videos in general that are like this, make sure to let me know in the comments. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.